right, we're back. We're today. Field day has hit a wall. New Jersey Advanced Media has learned the bill that State Senate President Stephen Sweeney introduced this week to regulate sports betting at the state casinos and racetracks comes Monmouth Park, the ocean that had announced plans to be ready by Memorial Day will just have to wait. So a little bit more patience. Listen, it's undertaking. And I'm sure some people have been prepared or working to get prepared there, but it is a huge undertaking. And you know what? Set it up right. Don't rush to, I always tell that I would go down there, you play a few blackjack or whatever. I don't want to play blackjack. I want to sit in the sports book. That's what I go to base. The next step to use this as a vacation destiny. People that, they could be enamored with Atlantic City, but I got to tell you, as a resident of New Jersey, not one of the nicer places. How about this? This is great news for Rutgers college basketball. Steve Peichel has been recruiting Paul Mulcahy for quite some time, and the Rutgers coach got his man, Mulcahy, a Bayonne resident, first team All-State as a junior. And his commitment, he is a 3-star point guard listed at 6'5", 185 by Rivals.com, a projected point guard and a reigning Skyline Conference Player of the Year. Mulcahy is Peichel's first class of 2019 commitment. Good for him. I'm telling you, it's coming together for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights for basketball. The Scarlet Knights will also be getting Texas transfer guard Jacob Young on the court that season after he sits out after transferring. So kind of interesting. That's great news. You got to build a program. You got one at a time. You got to get them recruited one at a time. You get one, then he gets his buddy, then this and that. So it just takes some time. Be patient. It's coming. And will be able to contend in that Big Ten. I really believe that. I also wanted to take a look at, speaking of Rutgers, we're not too far, but, it's almost June. It's already, May 15th or 16th or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And, before you know it, colleges are practicing in July, late August, they get it going. So I wanted to quickly remind you or tell you what's on tap, the schedule for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights this year. They'll open up September 1st versus Texas State. You got to win that game. Then on Saturday, they're at Ohio State. Is that going to be the kind of thing where most people are going to say, 15-point underdog? Remember that. I think also from the area here. So kind of interesting. And, when you grow up, it must be hard. I guess it's not if you have a team, but let's just say, for example, Ziggy Wilf grew up and he was a Giants fan, for example. I guess if you buy another team, you could become that fan. But gosh, what happens when you play your favorite team growing up? It's got to be a little strange. But I guess if you own the team, you got that cash flow coming in. I guess you can get over that kind of quickly. What else we got here? Did you see that the Devils goalie? I got to read the article at the break here. The Devils goalie Corey Schneider has his home up for sale. I hope that he's not leaving New Jersey. I like Corey Schneider. I think he's a really good goalie. So, matter of fact, I'll tell you, I'll give you another Patriots. In what year did the Devils and from what team? Give me a call at 973-267-9687. That's 973-267 WMTR ADS Automotive. So, and then I happened to look today that Jets will have some players that are long shot players and are on the bubble. So I thought I'd kind of fill you in on what's happening over there. I'm not going to know many of these guys. Maybe you are. There's a journeyman out there that's trying to make the team, a quarterback, Terrell Singfield. He's the 27-year-old who spent last year on the Jets practice squad. And I got to tell you, it pays to be on someone's practice squad because you'll either get the call up on your own team or another team can pick you up at any time. So if you make the practice squad, not too shabby. Then you got another guy, cornerback Xavier Coleman, joined the Jets as an undrafted rookie free agent. He began last season on the practice squad and probably will do the same again this year. And let me tell you something, guys who are on the practice squad make money too, by the way. So you go to the complex every day, you practice, you're the scout team, you're doing everything that everybody else is doing. So that's making the team in my mind. Also, they've got this McClellian Thomas. He landed with the Jets as an undrafted free agent this year, another practice squad candidate. They got a kicker, Taylor Bertolet, earned a spot on the 90-man roster after impressing a rookie minicamp tryout, but don't expect him to make the team and beat out Cario Santos. He entered the NFL in 2016 and still has yet to appear in a regular season game. See how hard it is? You can be the best kicker in the world, and someone's got to recognize you. You got to make a team so hard because the guy who you're kicking against, in most cases, he's making field goals in practice too. So, you never know, though. It happens. They got another guy, linebacker Anthony Wint, another guy who signed as a rookie mini camp tryout. He's probably just another training camp. So look at some of the reserves for the Devils. Anyway, I got a Somerset Patriots. Give me a call at 973-267-9687. That's 973-267 WMTR ADS Automotive. That's not very good. I mean, that's really not good. So take your chances. Keep playing physical basketball. And I tell you, J.R. Smith got a break there when he pushed Al Horford underneath the basket. So don't let them intimidate you. Keep doing your thing, Boston. Keep moving the ball. Keep rebounding. And, don't let them intimidate you. Get by that initial first 4 minutes in the first quarter, and I think they're going to be fine. I got to tell you, most of my friends know everything. I'm not a Boston Celtic fan. Never have been. I've actually never liked them. But I'm rooting for them here. I'm rooting big time for the Boston Celtics. And they've done a great job. Danny Ainge's done a fabulous job. Brad Stevens is a fabulous coach. I mean, kudos to them.